T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Welcome to another Arcade Talk. Hopefully you'll find it soothing and relaxing. So sit back and relax since the show starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to another Arcade Talk Star Wars review. Hopefully you're having a great week. Hopefully you had a great Christmas. Hopefully you're having a great week coming up to a new year, 2024. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have a good time. Sit back and relax and listen to me and Papa Brad. Get Papa Brad on there. What's going on, Papa Brad?
All right. It's Arcade Talk time. Let's do this.
Crack that thing open.
Crack that adult beverage open. That's right.
What adult beverage you got?
This stuff.
Oh, that stuff again?
Yep. Cheers.
I always forget to look for it, man. Cheers. Like my camera's like way out there, man.
The show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. We got in there tonight. We got Dan Z, Carlo O, Jason,
Marine 50.
Brooklyn,
High scores
Marine
on
50.
tap.
Gregory,
Jason.
Hello Gamers, high scores on tap save. Got Biggie D in here. Hey guys. Got Goofy Foot.
Oh, let's fill this house up. Dark Realm Gaming.
Nice. I missed him.
Yeah, he has been on the past couple shows. Welcome to the stream, Dark Realm Gaming.
Oh, there he is. Welcome, Dark Realm. Good to see you. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Did you get anything arcade?
I need to answer Carl O's question. Friends, I have a question. Have you played Atari today? And the answer to that, of course, is... Let's see if I can find it. One of these is it. There it is. Yes, I have played Atari today. Yes, I have. I need to clean this out. Yeah. Yes, I have played it. I've been playing this. I've been hooked on this Asteroids Recharge game. I've been playing this pretty much nonstop. I'm totally addicted to it now. But yeah, I played my Atari today, man. I big news story. Team McCluskey. Remember, we couldn't load any games on the Atari VCS. Do you remember that?
Yep.
We did a show. Papa Brad bought an Atari VCS, and then he couldn't load a single game. Check this out, bro. I'm going to show you my games right now. Let's see how many games. Let's see how many games Papa has now.
You had a lot last time because look
at this. Look at this, dude. Look at this.
Yep. Yeah, I think you played some of these on their last stream.
Yep. I probably got about 90% of the library now. So
you missed it, man. Some of these were 50% off. You could have saved some money.
I got everything that was 50% off. If I was interested in it, I bought it. But look at all these games, man. I got the games now. I got the games. Team McCluskey, I got the games. I'm ready.
Guess what I ordered, Papa Brad?
What did you order, man?
Since I haven't really talked to you a whole lot because this damn dog I have, man, is so damn time
That
consuming.
dog's been keeping you busy.
Just kicking my ass. That's what it's
You
doing.
you didn't know what you were signing up for when you got that puppy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I forgot how bad
They rope you in with the cuteness, but you don't realize how much work you're putting yourself in for.
The good thing is she's smart enough. She's already really getting the potty training down already. But if you don't, because she'll go to the door and scratch at it like every time. But if you don't do it quick enough, she'll have an accident. But so that's pretty good. I mean, I only had it for what, a week, a couple of days. So be potty trained almost. It's pretty good. It's bad thing is her bladder's so small. So small dog,
Awesome.
Small bladder. So she can't hold it that long. But at least she's smart enough to know how to go outside now. So that's one down, Papa Brad.
One down,
But
one down.
I did order something.
What'd you
Wasn't
order?
expecting to order. Little screenshot. Bam! I got one of my
Station Pro.
No, that's
Good
not
choice.
it. Wrong, Papa Brad.
Wrong picture. Psych. It's not a Game Station Pro.
How bad is you? Wrong picture, Papa Brad.
We're lowering the bar for YouTubers right now. It's our job.
Yes. Okay. Get out of here, gamer, pro, whatever you are. Bam! I ordered that.
You got a VCS coming. Cool.
Yeah, I got this bundle right here. I got it for $190.
Man, I got one. You got one. Carl O's got one. We need to do a leaderboard challenge.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be fun, huh?
That would be fun. We could pick one of the recharge games to start. They have leaderboards.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this one. It comes with a hat.
To win.
See, this one comes with a hat.
Comes with a speaker hat.
Yeah, and it was only 189. I see it's back up to 304 now. I got it for 189.
Yeah. Brooklyn Menace got one too. Actually, Brooklyn Menace is getting one.
Shout out. Yeah,
we're all gonna have it. We're all gonna be recharging it, man. We're all gonna be playing these retro arcade games. I'm excited.
Well, for Brooklyn, I wouldn't have known about that deal for $190.
That was a good deal. Yeah, I paid $179.99, and I didn't get the cool speaker hat.
No.
So you only paid $10 more, and you got that cool Atari hat with the speakers in it.
Yeah, I think that's a $100 hat normally.
Yeah.
I think that was on sale too, but it's normally $100. So yeah, I was pretty happy. Wasn't for shout out to Brooklyn. Wasn't for him. I wouldn't have seen that deal.
Yeah.
Carl saw it. Then Carl contacted me and said, "Dude, it's 189." I'm like, "Where?" It's like, luckily I went because I think an hour
I'm
after I ordered.
I'm excited. I'm gonna start covering as part of my regular content. You know, I'm gonna occasionally talk about the VCS. It's pretty cool. I'll be honest. It's pretty cool. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
I was up to 4 o'clock in the morning playing the other day.
I can't wait to play the recharge.
They suck you in. If you love classic arcades, you're gonna get sucked in. It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, and I watched your video on the asteroids or live stream, whatever it was.
The Atari VCS game video. I'll do a few of those. I got enough games I could probably do like 4 or 5 of them now and play different stuff each time.
That new asteroids is incredible looking.
It's great. Oh my god, it's so good.
I mean, I love the graphics on that.
Yeah.
It was a limited bundle. It was only 50 people for this bundle. It was limited. And I got in it, Papa Brad. I was one of the 50 to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was gone within the hour after I ordered mine. I think it was gone.
Yeah, so. Carlo did the same thing I did. He said he picked up all the recharge games. Yep, those are the must-haves if you have the VCS. That's the number one reason to have it. Really fun. They're fun.
Yeah, I was hoping to pick it up. I was hoping it would be here by Saturday, but I'm not quite sure if it will be or not. It's already been shipped. It's already left California. It's on its way here, but I'm not sure if it'll get here in 2 days or not. But if not, it'll be here early in the week. I'm hoping. I don't know if those games are still on sale. Have you looked to see if those?
They're still on sale right now.
Man, this thing. It can't get here quick enough, Pop Brad, so I can get some of those games.
I know. Pretty much bought all the games that were on sale for the most part.
Hey, what's up, my family?
I'll get them while they're cheap, you know.
Yeah, I mean, 190. I mean, even if it didn't come with a hat, I still would have been happy. Because that's only $10 over what you guys paid.
Yeah, only $10 more I paid. You get both controllers. You get the classic controller, and you get the retro controller.
Have you used the modern looking controller?
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Plays great.
Does it play better on that on some games than others?
Yeah. A lot of the games are set up for either one or the other. Some of them you can use either one. They give you a lot of choices. Works good.
Kuro picked up all the Recharge games. My daughter has a JK500 Misfits Atari watch. Oh man. Yeah, Atari has some cool watches on their website too. At least I saw one I liked.
R is free on Amazon Gaming. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked, man, on that. I wasn't expecting that VCS to go on sale already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really shocked when I found out. It's like, damn, really? Where's that hat? Is that it? Yeah, there it is.
Speaker right hat, now, $80 on sale.
$80 yeah, it's on sale right now. Normally it's $100.
Thrown in, yeah.
So, if anybody's interested, it's $20 off right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, even say it's $80 value for get it for when that 90, man, that package, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Should give a shout out. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm pretty stoked, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, they shipped it that day. I thought, because you always get that thing. Hey, your shipment's on the way, and a lot of times they just created a label.
Brooklyn put out that thing, and then I shared it on all my channels too. So between our channels, I bet you probably most of our community sucked them up. You know,
probably.
I would be willing to bet between all our channels putting them out. You know.
Yep. Big D says, "What's better, the VCS or the Game Station? They both had their own niche.
They both have their own strengths. Yeah, I mean,
depends what you want.
The Game
right?
Station is just kind of an inexpensive emulation device. But you can't play the same kind of games that you could play on the Atari VCS on the Game Station. But
yeah,
they're both cool.
Yeah, it depends what you want. If you're just looking for retro games.
If you want to buy something just to play some retro games, I mean, if you could pick up that Game Station for like $50 to $60, I mean, you really can't go wrong with it. It's a cool little gadget for that, you know?
Yeah.
It has speakers in it. It has like a sound system in the hat, is why it's so expensive, right?
Yeah, it has speakers and microphone in it. You gotta be out of your mind.
Yeah, if it was just a regular hat, you would have to be out of your mind.
Yeah, right. Well, for the $190 price, it still would be worth it, but not to pay $100 or $80. But
the VCS is like a PC too. Like I watched some Amazon Prime on it. I was watching some movies and some shows on it. And there's when you get it, there's an app that you download to your phone, and it gives you a keyboard and a mouse. So like you can sit in your chair, chill back on your sofa, and basically use the VCS like a computer. It's got Google and it's got Discord on it.
Yeah,
it's basically a combination. It's kind of like a little mini computer in a way.
It is a mini computer, really.
Yeah,
because you can the RAM you could boost up to 32 gigs of RAM on there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like buying a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox. This is a very niche console. I mean, you buy this to play retro Atari games and reimagined games, and independent games from small companies. I mean, I think they have about 153 games in there. You don't have a ton, but there's some cool stuff.
I imagine more are coming though. I imagine we'll see more. Like Brooklyn said, the VCS is like a mid-tier PC. Yeah, it's cool. You can upgrade to RAM and you can upgrade to a SSD.
And you can boot it as a computer and actually run emulation on it. It's actually a good emulation device. If you get into like running it as a computer, you can actually run it as an emulation device. So there's a lot you can do with it. It's as easy or as complex as you want it to be. I just got it to play the Recharge games. You know, for me, that was the main reason I got it.
That's why I want it.
I just wanted to play the Atari Recharge games, and anything else was a bonus to me.
Yeah,
I would say probably my initial. I bought almost the entire library. Like I said, I probably have 95% of the library now, and probably the strong points for me are the Recharge games and the 50th. The Atari 50th is a must buy. Like definitely you need to have that.
Yeah, Carl said that too.
The Atari 50th and the Recharge games, are really good.
You got a documentary on there on Atari 50. You got
there's so much. There. It's like if you love Atari, it's like having a console that's just a tribute to Atari. As you would think it would be. Obviously, I mean, as you would think. But Carlos says
sure.
Gravatar Recharge is his favorite. Yeah, I haven't dug too deep into that one yet.
What's your favorite so far?
My favorite so far is Asteroids Recharged.
That
That's my
looks
favorite.
awesome, man.
I love that game.
I can see
It's
why.
a score chasing game. There's all kind of bonuses. It's just like cool, you know. And think about it, it's like a chill, relaxing game. Like there's a zen to it, you know. It's like I could just sit back in a chair and relax and enjoy it, and it's just fun. It's basic, but it's fun.
Yeah, it looks a blast. The graphics look incredible. What's going on, Sam? Ray says, "Good to see Atari back in the game." It sure does. Yeah, and I don't know if we talked about it on the last stream or not, but like Atari just bought 7.5% into Tiny Build company. And if you guys don't know Tiny Build, they made like Hello Neighbor games. They made a couple other, but Atari just bought into 7.5% of that company. So they just bought up Atari Forum. What was the other company they bought?
Atari Age.
Yeah.
Atari Age, that's where all the homebrews are for Atari. It's like a big it's a popular group.
Yeah. And Atari Forum and now Tiny Build, 7.5% of them. So they're on a roll. They're on a roll for sure.
They're making moves. They're the opposite of Arcade 1-Up. They're making moves. They're doing stuff like Atgames. Atari's making moves. They're doing stuff. I mean, more than I could say for some of the other companies, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, I always liked Atari since I was a kid. So see him almost be completely out of the game and then be able to come back. I mean, look at all this stuff on this page right here. I have up all this new stuff they have. I mean, it's pretty cool, dude. I mean,
it is pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome to see him back. Dark Room says the controllers look nice, but at the same time they look cheap. But they're not a cheap quality, right, Papa Brad?
No, I think they're pretty darn good. Actually, the D-pad is metal. It's metal. It's got some metal in it.
No plastic in
metal.
Yeah, metal.
No plastic junk. Metal. Yes, metal.
Yeah, there's metal in there, so PlayStation can't say that, and Xbox can't say that.
Imagine if they did a Mr. Do recharge, if they bought the Exidy titles and Universal titles.
Don't get me started,
Atari. Come on, Atari. Mr. Do recharged. Dude, speaking of Mr. Do, I got all the Mr. Do games on my iArcade. There's Mr. Do, but there's like Mr. Do's Wild Ride. There's I think Do Run. There's all kind of Mr. Do's Magic Castle or something. I got all the Mr. Do games. Did you know there were so many? I didn't know there were so many. I always just knew the original. I didn't know there was like a whole series of different games that Mr. Do was a character in. But so I loaded those all on my maincade, my iArcade, which is mainly just for MAME now.
It's Wild Ride, and it's just Mr. Do's Castle.
Yeah, the Wild Ride, Mr. Do's Castle. And there's one called Do Run or Mr. Do Run or something.
Oops. Yeah, I don't really care for that one, but
yeah. I haven't played all the other ones. I've only played the original, so I'm kind of want to see what they're like, but I haven't really played the other ones.
I like both of them. Both of them, they're both fun. Castles. I know.
Mr. Do Run. That's it.
Yeah. Mr. Do Run. Yeah.
I never really says he likes Mr. Do's Castle.
Castle and Wild Ride are really fun.
Mm-hmm. That Wild Ride. I got that one. That's another one.
Yeah, Wild Ride.
Looks like a roller coaster or something, huh?
Yeah, you got to avoid the roller coaster.
Okay.
Grab the cherries and all that stuff. It's hard.
Yeah.
Castle is like you have to, you got the hammer thing, like you pop them into the little blocks that are missing.
That's right. Peter Packrat recharge. That's they need to bring Peter Packrat back.
Oh, dude, yes, yeah.
They did Peter Packrat. Right? Yeah, that's an Atari character.
Come on.
They're too stuck up on Bentley Bear. They want to put Bentley Bear and everything. Give Peter Packrat some love.
Damn, that'd be awesome.
I would like it if they just put the main game on that. That'd be fun. But
yeah, right. That'd be cool to see an upgraded one, though.
Mm-hmm. It would be cool.
Neat. Yeah, especially if it's kind of like this, almost the same a little bit, but like updated. I never even thought about Peter Packrat.
Yeah,
it'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe they will. Who knows? Oh, that's the other one I got to get. I get the food fight too. Food fight. We could play some multiplayer on that one. Ray says, I love Peter Pack-Rat when I was a kid. I never saw it when I was a kid.
I never saw it in the arcades.
Nope, me either.
That was a Carl O game of the week surprise. Yes. It was a good one.
Yeah. He's always got some good ones out there.
Yeah, he does. He knows his games.
Yeah, we're not doing one this week.
Not this week, but we do have Arcade Wars tonight, right?
Yep.
Arcade Wars is coming up.
I didn't have time to do a video for Carl O's game of the week. Plus, he just gave it to me, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna have a busy week. We've been a busy weekend. Got Brooklyn Menace is doing a show tomorrow night. It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna be on there. Papa Brad's gonna be on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a surprise. I'm gonna have a surprise. I would tell you, but it wouldn't be a surprise if I told you. You'll have to wait and see.
There it is.
There it is. Boom.
Thumbnail.
We're gonna have Rascal on there too. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Brooklyn, Papa Brad, Steps, Rascal, me, and Nix. Look, Brooklyn's already getting ready. He's cracking his beer open right there.
Ready. He's got his Yangling out. He's getting the Yangling on.
And I haven't had a Yingling in a while. I haven't had one since I moved down here. They have them down here, but I just...
King Ed owned a Atari 800 XL. Had a real keyboard as a kid. Learned to program machine language and made my own Pac-Man game. It's called Card Shark. Used the 4 card symbols as the characters. That's pretty cool. Do you have any of the Atari computers? I had an Atari 800.
I just had
when I was a kid. Yeah, I never had a 2600, so I made up for it as an adult. Now I have.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forget you did have one.
Now I have an insane amount of Atari 2600 stuff. But yeah, I love it. I mean, so many. I mean, like this holiday season, there was so many ways to play Atari. You had the 2600 Plus. The Game Station Pro came out. Atari VCS was still around. I mean, there's just so many ways to play Atari. Yeah. Atari 50th on all the consoles. You know, all the consoles have it.
Yeah. So, Steam even has it.
You know, Steam has it.
Yep.
But
Jason said there's a new homebrew adventure being worked on with much more levels.
Sweet.
Hello, T. I'm glad you're in town to attend the show. Yep. Yeah, I'll just be a little late. I think I told Brooklyn I'll be a little late because I got to pick my son up at 11. So
yeah,
it'll be like 20 minutes late, but that's it. Imagine the show will be going for hours.
Yeah.
Jason, did you see the new Atari 800 XL being designed for 2024? I did not. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. They're making an 800 XL?
Wow.
No, just news to me.
News to me. Jason breaking some news.
Jason's breaking some news here on Arcade Talk.
Duck Realm, I will be playing online in my arcade for the New Year's. Nice. Doing anything for New Year's, Pop Brad?
I haven't decided yet. Yeah, my wife decided to tear apart our entire house today.
What?
When I put the arcades in the living room, that was the last straw. So you were right. In the long run, she was okay with it in the short run, but today we did a complete redo of the entire house. So and of course I told her, we got to make sure we have room for this Addams Family pinball when it comes in. She thoroughly loved that comment, I'm sure. But it's going to be great because when you come in, you're going to see like some of the iconic arcades. I'm going to have Space Invaders, Tempest, and Star Wars, where you see them all when you come through my front door. And it's going to look nice. We're going to rearrange everything.
Thanks, Ray.
So, I went from getting 2 arcades allowed in the living room to 3.
Oh, I thought she was kicking them out of there. I thought she was moving them.
thought so, too, when she started ripping everything apart. I was like, what's going on? It's chaos. But we're going to have 3. We're going to have Tempest, Star Wars, and Space Invaders all in the living room. That's pretty cool.
Damn, that is cool, dude. That's awesome.
That Space Invaders cab is really, the artwork is really beautiful. I have it jammed in behind me right now. You really can't see how good looking that gold cabinet is. So
that's just
it'll be nice. And the other thing, those 3 arcades are all, you just turn them on, you can play. So when the kids are over, like I don't even need to, like I don't have to supervise them as much. You know what I mean?
There it is. Finally.
There we go. $5. There we go.
I had to warm up. Thanks, Ray, for that $5 Super chat. Look how long that took me. It was warming up, Pop Brad.
That's a delay. It was like
it had to kick itself
warm up
on.
that super chat engine. Warm it up.
I haven't even seen it take that long.
Yeah, and you did, man.
Yeah, I don't know. When you said she was tearing things apart, I was like, "Oh no, there goes Papa Brad's cabinets. They're going back in the room." But then you said, add more."
Team McCloskey, I snuck another one in there. It's gonna be 3 in there now.
Threw it in there.
Went from 2 to 3.
You threw it in there. See it stick. Oh, see,
it is funny. She will play Centipede on that. That's why I can never get rid of that Atari Tempest arcade one up, because she likes the Centipede on it. She'll go switch it on and she'll play that.
Jason, is that the about the Atari 800 XL? Look at that.
Yeah, pull it up.
Can you dig it, suckers? You sold off many A1 ups, Papa. You should have a room.
Yeah, I sold off 10.
A whole new room back there.
10 of them. 10 arcade one-ups. They're out of the Pop-Acade.
I didn't have 10.
Room. I was looking at real arcades earlier. I was thinking about picking up a Missile Command, Centipede, and bowling cabinet. Guess how much, Team McCloskey? $675.
What was that? What was 600?
A real arcade. It had Centipede, Missile Command, and bowling in it. $675. Has a gigantic CRT. I mean, a big CRT. It's gigantic.
You buying it?
I was thinking about it. It's a little bit of a drive, so I'm not sure if I'm picking it up or not. But it's within range where I could get it. It's in Mississippi, about 3 hours away, I think.
Yeah, see, that's right on the borderline. That's 6 hours total drive.
Plus, I need to rent a truck, because I have a little car. I can't put I'm not putting any real arcades inside of a Honda.
No,
not gonna work. Not gonna work.
I don't even think if you took it apart, it would still fit.
Dude, I did get my last arcade one up in there to sell it. I jammed that big blue in there. I could not wait. I had to drop that one off. That one was hard to sell. That one.
Guess what I might sell, Papa Brad.
I dropped that one off. That one was hand delivered.
Guess what one I might have to. I might sell that one. I might sell Pac-Man.
The Dig Dug. The Namco Legacy is the best Pac-Man that they've made.
Yeah. I might
people fool you. People are saying, "Oh, it's the XL." It is not.
No, it's not.
The emulation is off.
Yeah.
The best Pac-Man they made from a gameplay standpoint is the Namco Legacy.
Yep, that's what I got. I might have to sell it, Pop Bread.
You gonna sell it?
Might sell it. Make room for ALU.
Yeah, don't give it away, man. You did some upgrades in that. You have the custom control panel. You modded that thing. You got a Joe Sabo marquee.
Yeah, well, I could just take that sucker off.
Did you put in a 4-way?
Shabam!
Shabam! It's back to Pac-Man.
There it is. I took it off.
There you go.
Yep.
Actually, that is. I didn't know it was that easy, Team McCloskey. Is the Star Wars that easy to do? It just snaps on.
Yeah.
The Star Wars one more complicated.
No, they're all snap-ons except for Dragon Lair. Dragon Lair is the only original one I have.
I was thinking I might do that to my Star Wars, because that it is not that bad. The marquee, it's a little weight faded, but it doesn't look like a Sabo marquee.
Yeah. So look at Sabo's kind of suck with communication, but they do a great
good quality work. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, it looks so nice.
Did you pull off the Pac-Man logo, or the Pac-Man logo is still on there?
It's still on. You just can't see it.
You just can't see it through the marquee. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, I never took that off. So, but I might have to put the old control deck.
It's crazy. I could never tell. That's crazy. Put it back on, because you couldn't see the Pac-Man through it.
I had it where you couldn't.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. See, there it is. There's Dig Dug. Back on there.
Dig Dug is back.
Yep. You can't even see Pac-Man through that. It's because it's
You might be surprised. The Pac-Man was the fastest selling cab.
I know.
That cab sold like lightning. I mean, it was like, I think it was on Facebook Marketplace for like a day or two. And the guy that got it drove from Mississippi to get it. He drove for like an hour and a half each way to get it. He was thrilled about it. I told him all about it. He was so thrilled about it. He loved it.
King Ed says, not to change the subject, but could I please get a 4K ALU Robotron skin? If they ever get the license, you'll probably see one.
ALU does play Robotron really well.
Does it?
Oh, man, it's great.
Let's see. I wasn't even on my live stream. I did a little video with my dog today.
Oh, we're going to share that?
It's like 7 seconds.
Arcade Talk and dogs. Let's go ahead and show it. Come on. Fire that mug up.
Hold on. Okay.
It's a Pomsky?
Yeah, it's Pomsky. This one I had on the... Okay. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, a little troublemaker. Sassy Fitzer, definitely.
Is that the dog's name, Sassy?
Yeah, we named her. We haven't named her Sassy yet. And it fits. She's a little hellion. She's a hellion, Papa Brad.
Hellion.
Little hellion.
Dude, where's this clip coming from? Outer space?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I feel like I'm out of practice. So
You're out of practice.
We skipped our last stream.
I know. Well, I didn't skip it. I streamed.
Yeah, you did. But
I went live.
I did not. Okay, where is it? Boop. 7 seconds.
Hey, assholes. Give me some damn water. See me sitting over there, motherfuckers? Right there. In this bowl right here.
Oh, my God. T. McCloskey, my ears are burning.
Hey, assholes. Give me some damn water.
Look at her.
See me sitting over there, motherfuckers? Right there. In this bowl right here.
Just put it right in there, Papa Brad.
That puppy has a potty mouth.
I know. It
That
wasn't
puppy
me.
needs its mouth washed out with soap.
I know. 2 months old, and she's like swearing over there. Give me some
That's a
fucking water.
swear. That's a swearing puppy.
I had to do it because she was sitting over there forever, man. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
like, hey,
Yeah.
over here. Give me some freaking water over here.
Yeah. Jason says he blames the parents. It's the parents' fault. What's happening? My family's in the chat. Welcome to the stream, my family.
What's up, Leo?
Who was it that just said they got a quest? Was that High Scores on Tap? High Scores on Tap. You got to play some golf with me. Come join me in some walkabout golf.
Oh, did you
I think
got
High
the VR
Scores
one?
on Tap said he got a quest too.
Oh, nice.
He's to come play some golf with me and Brooklyn Menace, Nix. We'll get a whole crew together. Get my family. We'll all play some golf together. It'll be fun.
I actually played my son's VR yesterday
Yeah, yeah.
with my. My son let my wife's daughter play the VR while he was at work. I hopped on there too.
Well, that's cool.
So it was pretty fun, dude. That's amazing, man. I mean, it's just that's the first time I ever did VR. So
Yeah, man. I'm telling
damn,
you.
it feels like you're there.
Yeah,
Dang.
get walkabout golf, man. I'll come play with you. You don't need to buy any courses because here's the cool part. That game, if somebody owns the course, as long as one person owns it, you can all play it. How cool is that? You just show up.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to buy all the courses. Just if someone you play with has it, you can go play it with them. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Ray says Golf Plus VR is awesome. Asgard's Wrath 2 is another good one. Yep.
Yep. But you just have to own the base game, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the one to get anyways. I mean, it's one of those games. It's almost like a must.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want to play with people.
The Walkabout Golf and the Asgard's Wrath are must buys for me, I think.
Did you buy that one?
No, it came included as part of the Quest 3. It was a pack-in game.
Oh, was it? Oh,
hell of a
cool.
pack-in game. It's great.
That's pretty
A
awesome.
pack-in game, yeah. It's insane.
It's insane.
I still like the golf the most of all, though. The Walkabout Golf is still my favorite that I've played.
Oh, King Ed says
King Ed, he has a strategy.
He figured it out.
He figured it out. He said he got smart. He put the centipede in the dorm room. The girls like that one. I don't know what it is about Centipede, but that is true.
They do.
That's the one arcade game my wife will actually play. And wherever we go to the arcade, she'll literally park herself by Centipede for almost the whole time, and she's just totally amused by that game. I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great, but I think she's a bigger fan than me.
Well, the funny thing is too, I mean, if you did see women in,
but she has not been introduced to the Berserk with the giant black joystick. We haven't seen one of those, so maybe if she sees that Berserk, it might be all over. T. McCloskey, it might be all over if she sees that one. With the original, not the replaced, not replaced with the red ball top, the original black stick version.
The girl play went down, man. The quarters weren't as
were flowing in that one
until they got rid of the big stick,
and then all of a sudden, it's true. That's right. The women stopped playing it.
It's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Stern?
You ruined it.
You ruined it. Oh man, I have so much nostalgia for this.
Oh, wow.
T, you have no idea. I have one of these.
Okay, here it is, guys. Here is
I have one of these, brother.
The legend returns. Shabam!
Wow.
RM 800 XL.
Does it have HDMI out?
I don't know, but man, look at that.
That's pretty
cool. Yep, yes, it does. Right there, Pop Brad. HDMI. Well, at least in. I do have it out. I only see one here.
It must be out.
I see USBs everywhere, man. There's USB here, here.
I see Atari. I see Atari joystick connector ports.
There's an on and off switch. Oh, there's a SD card slot. Bad thing is I don't see HDMI out. Got the pins.
Have a good evening, Dark Realm Gaming. Take care.
Oh, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
If we don't see you, Happy New Year. Okay, so the other side does have nothing, and then this side has the 2 USBs in them. The pins.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
look, it looks like the original Atari 800.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could have did one more step and did. Okay, here's all your things here. You got your cartridge fully functional and capable with original socket, the cartridge, controllers, 2 classic 9-pin standard ports, 2 USB ports for connecting modern game controllers. And then you do have the SIO, 100% compatible with the original. Look at that, 100% compatible with the original. Has the parallel port socket for external devices. Then you got the monitor, plug in a classic socket with the audio and video singles, and then you got the HDMI, of course. Then you got the USBs, SD card slot.
SD card. That's where you sideload all the games.
Yep.
That's where you sideload like Bruce Lee. I remember I played the hell out of Bruce Lee on the Atari 800. I love that. I had that for that console. I love that game. That was great for the Bruce Lee game. That is cool.
Yeah.
FPGA emulation. You know it's going to be good. It's going to be perfect if it has FPGA.
Computer is powered by the RISC and FPGA processors. Our engineers wrote code only in C and HDL languages.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's a joystick connected.
Yeah. You can use your new 2600 plus joystick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, huh? So it says will be available for everyone very soon.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I might be all over. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to be all over that. That's my jam there. That's my jam for sure.
Is this gonna here? Let's see if they got a video on it or not. Why won't let me click? Okay, here it is. It's live. It's alive. This is the same video, right? Yeah. See what the video's about.
Sometimes I just want to rent a car and go, you know?
Damn commercials. Ding, 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 ding. Damn commercials. So I guess this is the board that's inside the 800 XL. So there's the board. That's all we get to see. That's it.
Tease. It's a tease. Does it come with any games? That's what I want to. Come with any games?
I don't know. They show 3 games, but I don't know if that's just showing it or what. I mean, let's see. We're done with that. The huge library of available great games, which are still being developed, as well as utility programs, is a guarantee of excellent entertainment for many years to come for a whole family. So they must not be far enough along to tell you what kind of games that it might come with, but it says it's going to be a bunch of games available.
Oh, okay.
Soon. This is not a replica,
cool.
but a new incarnation of the best 8-bit computer from 1983.
There you go. That's pretty cool.
His wonderful design that has survived to this day and still its huge fan base. Excellent technology is transfer. The 800 XL is a transfer of the original design with all its futuristic, fantastic features into the 21st century. It's a combination of traditional and modern. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't look like there's a whole. I think that's about it. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it all comes with. I wonder if it'll come with a joystick. It might come with one since they're showing one, but yeah, it says the huge library of available great games which are still being developed, as well as utility programs. So, you know any of these games they're showing here, Brad? They're showing 3 here.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those ones.
Yeah. Me either.
I mostly played like a lot of the Atari cartridges that were out, you know. So they had all the Atari games were on there. The Defender was fun.
Yeah. Was it already? It was already included in it, or
no? You had to buy the cartridges
right here.
You had to buy the cartridges.
Yeah, I was like, where'd the cartridges go? They go right there, right in the middle, just like the 2600. Okay. So you better put your 2600 cartridges in there. Hey, what's up, Adams?
The Atari computer had its own cartridges. They were different.
Oh,
they were a little
really?
different size. They were a little. I think they were a little smaller. They were a little different shape, but
so you can't use your 26.
They did ports of all their arcade games, of course. You know.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. They did Defender, Asteroid, Centipede, Pac-Man. I think they even did Donkey Kong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the Atari computers.
Yeah, I bet they ran well on this thing, huh?
Yeah, it was more powerful than the 2600. Yeah, Jason remembers DK.
Yep. Atari 800 ports of arcade games are all very well done.
The Defender was really good.
Was it?
That's where I fell in love with the game because I got it for the Atari 800. I used to play that all the time. That was a regular. The thing lived in that machine.
High score and taps. It seems like I'm enjoying Atari more now than when I was a kid.
I'm saying.
You kind of are because you're like, especially if you played them as a kid, you're like, man, I remember this. A Combat.
Yeah.
Man, I remember playing
Combat holds up. Combat's a fun 2-player game. If you have 2 live players, it's just fun to play. You know?
Yeah. What was your favorite on Combat? Tanks or biplanes or the jets?
Always, believe it or not, I was always a sucker for like just the first game where we have the walls and you have the guided shots.
Yeah.
But I liked all of it. It was fun, you know, when you start scrolling through and trying all the different options. Just fun to play. You had the biplanes, you had the jets.
Yep. Tanks. Welcome, Alan. He said, hey guys, just unpacked and assembled my arcade 1-up Atari 50th about an hour ago.
Yeah. High scores and tap was a fan of the planes for sure. I like in the planes that you have the clouds and you can't see you know, when you go into the clouds. That was a cool mechanic for back then.
That was cool, yeah. And then you had your guided shots, like you said. Congrats. How long did it take you, Alan, to unpack and assemble that Atari 50th? I got to, I have 5 arcade 1-ups. I got it down to like 40 minutes doing those.
Yeah. I took forever when I built mine. All the ones I had, I just took forever because I actually enjoyed it, but I really took my time. I kind of just Took a long time, but made sure everything was just right, you know?
Yep. About an hour or so, yeah. Yep. No more days for me on those, man. I'm not putting another arcade one up together again.
Yeah, days of putting arcade one-ups together are over, T. McCloskey.
They're over, Pop Brad.
Yeah.
They're overs.
They're over. Hey,
All right.
while you weren't streaming, I did a stream. I wanted to stream about this bad boy that I got for Christmas, which is the Retro Fighters wireless Dreamcast joystick, and it turned into a 3-hour tour. I did not know it, but it turned out into a giant discussion about Atgames and their Killer Instinct ALU and the artwork. So,
how's that controller though?
This controller is amazing. I have a review on my channel. You can watch it. This is darn near the perfect product. If you have a Dreamcast, get it before they sell out. They're going to sell out of these things. It's like about $50 on Amazon. It works great. It works great. The VMU even works. It's there's a dongle by the Dreamcast where it works. But yeah, that stream was a runaway train. I actually cut it up and made another stream so people could just get the way that they didn't have to watch the whole thing. But it kind of just it went to a whole nother direction. So, but this is a great product. I highly recommend it. I'm not sponsored. It's just I'm just telling you, if you're a fan of Dreamcast, it's a good product if you're into that console. But yeah, I did a poll. I have a bunch of them, man. I have a purple one. All mine are modded. I have a purple one. I have a clear one. I have an orange one. All in clear cases.
I meant that one you just got.
My Dreamcast. Yeah, this one's blue. Clear blue.
Yeah, you can see through it, right?
Clear plastic, yeah. Like the translucent blue. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like that. Is it white on the back?
Yeah, it's actually like the gray, like the Dreamcast. It's like the same color, like that gray. It's not really white. It's like a light gray. But yeah, I put a poll up, and out of my poll, 97% of the people that responded to the poll said the ALU 4K's artwork needs to be redone. They did not like the direction that they're going with the 4K with the artwork. I think that is a big issue. That is a big issue.
I guess I'm into minor because I like it. I didn't want another recreation, but I guess everybody wants a black.
Well, I don't want a recreation necessarily either, but I just don't think it works.
Here we go, going with the black.
I don't think it really works, dude.
I like it, but
so let's put a poll up.
I already did.
Let's put a poll up,
Brad.
Let's put a poll up because you know what? Data is good. Data is good. We got a nice big got a bigger audience here. We have an audience on my show. My second poll ran 9% liked it. 90% said it should be redone. 90% T. McCloskey.
Rain 50, can't say nobody very happy.
Said it needs to be redone.
I love it. I love it.
Well, you're in the one. Awesome. You're a 1%er.
I'm the 9%er.
It seems like the people that are in the influencer group are the ones that are liking it, though. Sean liked it. You like it.
Even if I wasn't in
I have to be honest. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. I don't think it works. It doesn't even work as a wrap. Look at Spinal, and then it goes from black to purple. It doesn't even wrap correctly. Go to the other side and check out how mismatched the wrap is. It doesn't even wrap. Like at least when iArcade did a skin that wrapped, it actually wrapped around the cab. The graphics don't match. It's like it's broken.
Well, this up here matches the front.
It's black. It's going from black to orange.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then the other side, you got the lightning bolt. You got the purple going into a dark purple. What's wrong with that? I love it.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave this poll up for the whole stream. Please vote. Let's get a pulse of this audience and let's vote and let's see what people say. Yeah,
I like it. But poll's already up, man.
Awesome.
I put it about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, man. The sides are fine. You want to jam them next to each other in the cabs anyway? But that purple bezel, so distracting as a multicade. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not a good. And people that aren't even into arcades, I've shown them these pictures and they all comment that the front of it doesn't look good.
Well, and like I said,
The front, not the sides, the front.
Like I said, the last stream, they just need to put something more art on there or something. Two different characters. KI did have a little bit of purple on their the Killer Instinct on the controller deck. And
you show me it. Show me it.
Oh,
show me it. I want to see it. Show me the purple.
See the control deck.
Dude, you are stretching. That is blue. That is blue, son.
This
I've seen Killer Instinct in the arcade. It's blue.
This ain't purple here.
No, it's blue. Go watch my video where I show the footage of the real arcade cabinet.
Wow. I don't care, man. I like it. Oh, okay, look at that.
Well, you can like it. We can agree to disagree, but I'm just telling you. From my polls, it's not polling well.
Ah, there's where they got the purple there. There's purple on that marquee up here. Is that where they got the purple?
Yeah, that might be purple there.
Maybe that's where they got the
you're stretching. You're stretching it. T. One tiny little corner of the K. You're really stretching. You are stretching, dude.
Stop. The whole bottom
of Killer Instinct. There's almost no purple at all on it. It's fading to blue.
It's in the T. It's in the end. Well, the blue's on top and then the purple's on the bottom. But I'm just saying that's probably where they got it from.
If you zoom in anymore, I'm gonna feel like we're looking at the grassy knoll from the Kennedy assassination. Zoom into the K. The corner of the K is purple. I tell you.
Look,
it's only magnified 1,000 times.
ILLER purple.
Yeah.
INST INC purple. See, that's where I'm just saying that's probably where they got it from.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't know, but what if he did it this way? This is my other thoughts on it because
what are your other thoughts on it? Nobody likes it. I'm just going to be honest. Nobody likes it except for you, T. McCloskey. You are a 1%er, my friend.
Now I would make it 10% because you said your poll was 9%. So
yeah,
I'd be number 10. But okay, so I mean, that many people don't like it, so you kind of have to shove it away, most likely. But what would you think?
I'm saying, T. McCloskey, if 50% of the people don't like it, you have a problem. That means half of the people that would buy the cab do not like the art. That's half.
What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people?
I mean, if you're talking anything above, everyone should like it. I mean, you want to pull in as many people as possible, don't you? Is my thinking wrong on this? Am I crazy or what? Is my thinking wrong?
You're never going to pull everybody in.
You're never going to pull everyone in. But you know what? If you have ugly art, you're repeating the cycle of what, the biggest criticism of the original ALU. Every time I said it was good, I heard, oh, the art is bad. The shape doesn't look right. Every single time I talked about how much I like my ALU, I heard, that multicade art doesn't work. And the shape doesn't look like an arcade. I don't know what that looks like. And here they address the shape. They're making hardware that's going to blow our socks off. And they put ugly art on it. That's my opinion. Now I can have my opinion. That's my opinion.
My opinion is I don't think it should even be themed Killer Instinct. Well, you kind of have to. That's the biggest license that Atgames got for the.
I think they should do Killer Instinct, but they should do it tastefully.
Now this is I imagine it would probably be a Battletoads in that, whatever. But my thoughts on it is, since nobody really likes it, I had like two options or three options really. Do you do one side this exact art here, and then do the other side with Killer Instinct 1 on it, and then make the front just black, whatever. Because I think both machines are black in front.
Yeah, the coin panel's black. There's no artwork.
Yeah, and this is pretty much black here too.
Yeah,
except for the control deck. And I like the control deck the way they have it. I think everybody likes the control deck.
Oh yeah, the control deck. Don't mess with that. That's perfect. They got that, and they nailed it. Like, don't touch the control deck, in my opinion.
Yeah, would you be happy to have a Killer Instinct 2 on one side and Killer Instinct 1 on the other side, and then just leave the black kick plate, put Killer Instinct right here underneath the control deck, and then do the marquee? I don't know what you do with the marquee. Well, the marquee
the marquee is a video. It's a
it would
digital.
Change. Yeah, it would change when you go to Killer Instinct 2. You would have the Killer Instinct 2 marquee, so you don't have to worry about the marquee or the control deck, and then just make the marquee black. I think both of them were black anyway. So
I think they should go black on the front panel.
Because both of them were black anyways.
And the bezel, they need to lose that purple 100%. You know, I would go black and then put spinal on there, like in the corner, because he's a skeleton. You could put it like tastefully on there. That would be killer.
So my three options
black.
My three options is: do you do a split cab, Killer Instinct on one side, Killer Instinct 1 on the other side, and black and on the front, or would you want to see 3 different skins? Or, 2. The one they have, which probably won't sell, so just throw that one out. So my other option is: do you just make 2 skins, one KI and one KI2? What 2 options would you like of those? Because they could just go ahead and do a KI and KI2 skin.
I don't know the sales numbers, but I saw the KI1 everywhere when it was out on the arcades. I remember seeing that everywhere. And the Killer Instinct 2, I saw a lot less frequently. So to me, the original one has more nostalgia just for me personally, but it could be different for other people, Well,
that's why I said they could do like a split version, KI1 on one side, KI2 on the other side, and then do a KI1 skin and a KI2, because they're going to have more. They're going to have multiple skins, just like they.
As much as I like Orchid, let's be honest, the rendering of a woman's body was not that great. The rendering, like the graphics and the way it looks, it does not look that great.
No, but I think there's some.
It looks like 90s computer, to me, 90s,
But I think some people like that. Nostalgia for that, and I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they could do. They could do 3 different skins, do a KI K2 mop up, and then do a KI2 skin and the KI1 skin. So you make everybody happy that way.
Well, maybe they have to make so many of each design. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I'm just going by.
Here's the thing, if you're looking to pull in people that are new, that are not into this hobby already,
hey, Calvin,
I think the artwork that they came up with is not very strong. Just my general opinion is the artwork is not that strong.
No,
especially for a launch of a new arcade. They could do a lot better. And also they need to start talking more about the marquee too.
Calvin's been a member for 3 months. Thanks, Calvin.
All right, Calvin. Got a Ninja Turtle for his icon.
I know he changed his icon there. Time to dance. Yeah, so I mean, what 3 option would you like, Pop Brad? The 3 I just came up
I would like to have a non-Killer Instinct option personally. Like if I was to have an option, if we're talking about options.
Well, I'm just saying those 3 though.
I say fix the artwork you have and make it good. I would do a couple different designs,
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, maybe, I just did 3. You're welcome, Arcade One Up or Atgames. I just gave you 3 options. Yeah, if it's anything like the 4K pinball, they might have the option to do different skins. So I'm going based on that because I don't know. Like we always said, more options is good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can leave it. They can leave it the way it is. I mean, if they want to leave it the way it is, it's a hard pass for me because I'm not reskinning an arcade. I'll wait for the one I want.
Oh, you're gonna get this one?
I would like to eventually. Yeah. I mean, but it needs to be the right thing. T. McCloskey.
Oh, so
they got a little work they got to do. I don't think it looks good. That's just my opinion.
Would you get a Killer Instinct if it was the original Killer Instinct?
I might have to wait because I wouldn't want to have buyer's remorse. I want to see what else they come up with.
See,
I'd have to wait.
You're not getting a Killer Instinct anyways. You already had one.
I had two. I had 2 Killer Instincts, by the way.
I know. It would be kind of cool. This is me. I don't have nostalgia for either game, but I think it would be kind of cool to have this artwork on one side and Killer Instinct on the other side, or just go with the Killer Instinct one.
Why would it have the builder's plate if they're not offering different skins?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're going to have more different skins. So,
yeah. Bozo Calvin, where they have the sexy version. He's more of a fan of K2 with Orchid on the side graphics.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Bozo Calvin, would you like KI2 on one side and KI1 on the other side and then just black in front? you got to go black in front because both games had black in front.
Yeah, none of them had all that lightning stuff and that.
Yeah.
It just looks weird.
Even the bezel.
The bezel, yeah, definitely. Since I'm multicade, you don't want to have anything that's distracting you when you're playing other games.
And they got to put Killer Instinct down here.
And one of the best things about it is that every time you change a game, that marquee at the top is going to change with the games. It's going to that marquee. When you see that marquee, I mean, this thing is a technical powerhouse, and this artwork is hindering it. It's actually making people not see how great it is. It's my opinion.
And we said
it's going to be a technical powerhouse.
Marquee's good, and the control deck's good.
The bezel and the front needs to be redone at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, I mean, I would say redo the whole thing, but if they're not going to redo the whole thing, I'm saying the bezel and the front art plate needs to be redone.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, all you had to do is put. I see why they did the bezel the way they did it because of the lightning. You know,
I mean, they could just have it be black where you could flip it over, like they did on the original ALU. And make it where the coin door can be flipped over to either direction. But
no, you just have to pop that out and pop it back in.
The bezel still would be. I don't want to have a purple bezel on my arcade.
Yeah, I mean, they did that.
They went with the Tron, which was very on the original, which was very it was very non-intrusive. You know, it didn't really distract you from playing the particular game you have that you're playing on it. So if you look at the original bezel is very similar to the Tron artwork, you know?
Yeah.
Basically the Tron design.
But you know, look at my Mr. Do, man. My Mr. Do's green as can be with my bezel. It doesn't distract me.
You mean your marquee? The bezel's the part around the monitor, and the marquee is the part of the top.
Yeah, it's green. You can't.
Oh, yours is green. Okay.
My bezel's neon green around my Mr. Do. It doesn't distract me when I play different games. You don't even see it. Or at least I don't. So the color doesn't really distract you from anything.
Yeah.
I get why. I see why they did the purple bezel because of the lightning strike.
Yeah.
If you take the lightning strike away, you could just make the bezel black. So I think that's what most people would. I think most people would want to see KI on one side and KI2 on the other side if they're going to keep them multi-themed. And then black in front, black bezel, and then the control deck and marquee are fine. I think that's the way to go, Pop Brad. Just do the original artwork. I think it would look cool with having the original KI black and then KI2 on the other side. Because people do have nostalgia for both games. You know, different people. You know, do this on one side, KI, exact same art on one side. And then do the exact KIR on the other side with the black front.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
Yeah.
I would think Rare would approve that. Mm-hmm. You know, Rare has a final decision.
Yeah.
I think they would approve. Would you approve of that? But have to be the original artwork on both sides, KI1 and KI2.
I think they should rescan the artwork at a bare minimum and get rid of all that lighting stuff. Do you have the KI1 cab with the spinal picture?
Yeah, I just had it up.
Pull it up. Yeah, I would like it to look more like that on the Killer Instinct side.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly the same art.
Just get rid of the lightning strikes or whatever.
Well, yeah, it would exactly be this art here on one side.
Yeah, where it looks more like that.
And then exact artwork on this side. But they got the big old Rare up here, don't they?
Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. Jason just says right now it's at about an 80-20 split. But I mean, if it's above like 5 or 10%, you have a problem. You know, you really want this as low as possible on the artwork. You know, it should be very low. You know, if you want to pull a lot of people in, wouldn't you agree? If 5% of the people say they don't like the artwork, that's probably pretty typical. You probably have a pretty strong product. You know, if 50% or more say that the artwork is a turnoff, that is a problem. And we're still hitting high numbers. Right now it's at 83%, 83 to 17%. that is a very high number that do not like the artwork. But
yeah, I would like to see the monitor slanted back too, but I don't know. I mean, they could slant that monitor back a little bit with that shape.
I don't think it needs to be, because the monitors they put in the ALU is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
You know?
I mean,
just get rid of all the purple. I agree. Get all the purple off there.
well, if you do the KI1 on one side and KI2 on the other side, you would completely get rid of the purple.
You get rid of the purple completely.
And then you could get rid of the bezel purple because you don't have the lightning strike anymore.
It would look classier if it was black. It'd look more expensive. It'd look more expensive, honestly.
Well, and both of them are black. You know,
they are black. You know, they have the characters on them, but other than that,
you know, that one's black. This one here doesn't even have anything on the bezel.
It's black. Yeah, it's just black.
It's black though. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I think on this one here, maybe these are combination moves. Maybe down there, I can't see what that writing is on there, but you don't need that on there either. Just make
you don't need the move set on there. Yeah. I'd rather have it just be black than have the move set where you could so tiny, you know.
That's kind of neat. I don't know what that is there. Is that where they put the speakers? Maybe that's a speaker plate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, speakers look like they're up here. I can't.
Speakers are on top. I think that's
zooming in. You can't see shit,
dude. You get crazy with that zoom, T. McCluskey. You get crazy with that zoom there.
I like that zoom, man.
I know. You zoom way in. You got that. You got that zooming skill. You got your zooming skills down.
Got them down. Oh, the other thing you have to do too.
I need to have you when you come visit my show. I need to have you zoom for me because you're so good at it.
Yeah.
And I never zoom anything.
Like you said, and you got to put Killer Instinct underneath the control deck. That's an easy ad right now. It's just black.
Well, you know what? I would be fine. I'd be fine with someone, an aftermarket company making a sticker for that.
Yeah, but I would think that'd be so cheap.
They could apply it. Yeah.
It would just like that little.
That'd be easy upgrade to put a Killer Instinct sticker. You know what's not an easy upgrade? Reskinning a bezel around a monitor. You know what's not an easy upgrade? Replacing the entire front panel of an arcade.
You know how scared I was to do that bezel back there?
And that's a big piece of vinyl. I mean, look how big that piece of vinyl is. What's your chances of getting that with no bubbles?
You got to get that sticker that had those little micro holes. So you don't
micro holes.
Dude, you know how scared I was to do that Mr. Do bezel back there, man? You got one shot only. I was so scared. I was so scared to put on. I actually
Here's my thing. T. McCloskey. We just got our hair blown back when they showed the Attack from Mars with how beautiful it was, how perfect that artwork was, how awesome that pinball machine looked, that ALP 4K Attack from Mars. And they followed up with this. This is a miss. I mean, this is not a hit. This is a miss.
This is a home run. This was a home run, Papa.
It is a good machine, but it has very ugly art.
Sam Arcade. The kick panel is horrible.
It's horrible.
Love it.
There you go. I mean,
you know what my problem is? I really like purple.
I just want this to be awesome, T. McCloskey. If I didn't care about the product,
that's awesome.
If I didn't care about it, I wouldn't say anything. You know, if I didn't care about it, I would just say, "Oh, yeah, this is perfect. This is great. Yeah, let's go with that." But I want to see them do well, and this to me is not the best that they could do. They could do better. We've seen them do way better.
Kevin, it comes with 200 games as of now, but I've been told that they might add some more games, so it might be closer to 300 by the time it comes out.
Games don't matter if you can sideload. If you can bring your own games don't matter that much. I mean, you're going to put all the stuff you love on there. And with a more powerful chipset, you'll be able to run stuff you couldn't even run before. So
now, Jason, they're telling me that it might be closer to 300 by the time it comes out. Yeah. But like Pop Brad said, you're going to be able to bring your own anyways, the OTG.
Yeah, they never finalized the games list or a price. So people that are saying, "Oh, 1,300 for sure," they don't know what they're talking about because they never finalized that.
Nope.
They never announced that. I didn't talk about it. I said that's I know where they got it from, but I'm saying they didn't actually officially come out and announce it, so we shouldn't be saying it's a certain price. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I've been told it is going to change.
And you know,
Sam says I don't know what it is, but the artwork just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Well. And the bad thing is Rare is going to sign off. I don't think Rare would have an issue if you had KI1 original artwork and KI2 original artwork on the other side. on both sides. I would think they would sign off on that.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you? Because it would be the original art.
I would think so.
KI and KI2.
Yeah, my thing too is like the wrap doesn't even work because if you look at Spinal, it should be black rolling around off of him. It should be black because that part of the cab is black. It's going from black to purple for no reason. It's not wrapped. That's a mismatch. It's not even wrapped correctly. Like if you look at the Dead Cells cabinet that iArcade did, where it wrapped around the cabinet, the artwork wrapped.
I guess it is black down there. I thought maybe it was a dark purple, but I think it is black.
You go from black to purple.
Yeah. Trying to see where the purple. I'm zooming in again, Pop Brad.
What looked nice is that bezel was black and you had a little spinal in there, some white, little black and white spinal. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, see, I never zoomed in. Does the ALU now look like this?
No, that's gonna have the new. It's gonna have the new menu system.
That looks kind of cool, though. Doesn't it?
It's cool. It's gonna be cool. This thing's gonna be a technical powerhouse. I'm not worried about the technical. I'm not worried about the technical end of it right now, for sure.
I know.
I know they're going to deliver because I love the ALU right now, and this is a more powerful chipset. As long as they don't break some of the features they already have, the community that makes games and Sauce community is going to have a field day when this comes out. You'll be playing all kind of cool stuff that you wish you had on your arcade right now.
Yep.
All they have to do, and it's not coin ops we have to be worried about. It's bring your own games. It's not coin ops we should be worried about. Coin ops is just a fancy wheel system that spins the games. We should be worried about bring your own games and being able to play the UCE files. That's what's going to be critical,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be there.
Yeah, that's
coin
what I'm saying. Coin ops is just the front end. It's a front end. It's a fancy front end.
But man, bring your own games. BYOG. That's going to be
as long as the BYOG is there,
which it is. And
believe me, the community will do the rest. If it's powerful and the power's not hindered, if the power's where people can access it, they're gonna figure this thing out and get it purring. It's just a matter of time. Maybe not from day one, but it won't take them that long because look what they've done with the original ALU, which is, it's a pretty dated system, and look how good it runs arcade games.
Yeah,
it's a pretty. I love it, but it's not. I don't know when it was developed. They've been working on it, of course, and improving it, but
looks like it might have the same speakers as the 4K pinball.
Yeah.
What's the original ALU? What size speakers do they have?
Man, I don't know. They're not bad. They're not super loud. It's not an iArcade, but nothing is on the sound. iArcade is a beast on sound, but it's definitely it's as good as any arcade one up. Maybe better than a lot of them. Yeah.
He's a bright colored T-molding tape.
Are they doing that chrome T-molding too? I didn't really zoom into that T-molding. Is that chrome?
Yeah, it's chrome. Same chrome as
sticking with the chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep it chrome or make it black.
Black
or
chrome,
red.
Yeah.
Red would look kind of cool, but red doesn't.
There's no red on the cab.
This one does.
I know, but with that graphics that they have, I can. That's what I'm saying. Really, it just needs the skin needs work. It needs work, Team McCloskey.
I love that red trim though on this.
If this poll came back tonight and we were at like 5% said they didn't like the skin, I would say Atgames roll with it. You don't have any problem. You have nothing to worry about. But if you're above I would say if you're above 5%, you probably should, or 10%, you should take a look because something isn't right.
Yeah, so far we got 27 votes. Yes. Do you like the Atgames Killer Instinct artwork? Yes, 26%. No, 74%. 27 votes. So that's a little different than yours, but
almost 74% is way too high. Way too high for a launch of a product. if you're making something, 75% of the people that are the audience that would be buying it don't like it or think it's not good, that's not a good number. That number should be around 5 or 10% at the max.
Biggie D says, "Is the screen good?" I would say it probably
Screen's
is.
gonna kick ass. I mean,
Yeah.
Atgames has the best black. If you're talking about home arcade, the Atgames black is perfect. Like when you play a game like Robotron or Galaga or Pac-Man or any game that has a black background, nothing touches the ALU. It's the screen and has really good black levels. It's like it's perfectly tuned for arcade games. And I'm sure the screen will not be in. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
I said the tech part of it. The tech part of it that Atgames is always nailed. It's the
software
looks.
and hardware. Yeah, software and hardware. I'm not worried.
Yeah, and I'm just saying from the get-go, nostalgia matters, looks matter. When you're buying an expensive product, when you're spending over $1,000 of your hard-earned money, looks matter, nostalgia matters. You want all that stuff. You want it pegging that needle all the way to the red. So people want it,
Yeah, high score on the tap says, "I'm curious where this cab will debut."
Yeah.
This is a clever design away from success.
Yeah, a coin door is either needs to be way bigger or they should just get rid of it.
I don't even want to talk about the coin door because that coin door is just there because somebody's copy and paste.
If you don't talk about it, you end up with a tiny ass coin door. It looks like a little baby coin door on there. Yeah, you need to talk about it.
No, because that game's already said
the coin door is tiny. It looks ridiculous.
Somebody copied and pasted the coin door from the pinball.
Pull up a Killer Instinct. Pull up a Killer Instinct.
Brad, stop it. It's copied and pasted from the pinball 4K. That's all it is. It's just a copy and paste. It's a copy and paste.
I hear you. Well,
imagine Atgames probably was pissed. They're like, who fucking copy and pasted the 4K pinball coin door?
Maybe.
I guarantee. I am 100% guaranteed that's what happened.
Maybe. But I'm curious. Pull up. Do you still have the picture readily available of the real Killer Instinct, the original, the KI1?
Yeah.
Let's look at the coin door area and see what a real KI1 looks like.
But this is just the pinball 4K coin door. That's all this is. Look.
I hear you, but I mean, so we get a reference. So we get a reference.
Yeah, but it's not coming with that. So that's why I don't.
Okay. So it has a coin door above and a cash box below.
Yeah.
They should. Okay. Here's what I'm saying. Make that. Make it.
I said this last stream too. That's what I said last stream.
Make it look like that, and look at the coin door size. That's the correct proportions for a coin door on the KI. If they're going to do it, make it. You know what?
We're not talking about arcade one up here.
Make it nostalgic. Make it look like. I know it's not the original, but make it have that nostalgia feel, right? Not another coin door game.
They already said they're gonna. It's just a copy paste from the pinball. That's why I didn't want to talk about the coin door. They've already addressed that they're going to fix that. It's just a copy paste. This is a rendering.
It's a rendering.
It's just a rendering.
Good. I'm glad they have not made these because this artwork, yuck.
I don't think Atgames was happy when somebody copy and pasted that.
Yeah.
Pinball coin door. Yeah, I mean, if you just make the regular coin door size, which I guarantee they will, I mean, you really don't have to put the box coin on there. It'd be cool if they did both.
Yeah,
I talked about that on last Thursday too. We were talking about.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they made it where you could open it up, you could put stuff inside of there if it actually had a hinge on it and everything?
Well, that's what I said before.
That would be pretty badass. You have a little secret place to stash stuff.
That's what I was telling on
little secret area in your arcade.
On the pinball machine, I said the same thing. It's like, it would be kind of neat if you had a little tray back there where you could put like your manual and stuff. You could store your, little stuff in there. It doesn't have to be real big behind a coin door. It'd be cool to have something where you could stick stuff in there.
Yeah.
Put your manual in there and some other stuff. I mean, because it's really wastes space down there. Most of the space is not used up. I mentioned that with the arcade one-up ones too. When they started putting coin doors there, it's like make a hole and make it like a little space where you can put stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Keep everything together.
Yeah.
But you would have to put a hinge on it.
Uh,
But I wouldn't think that would cost a whole lot. I bought one with a hinge. It didn't cost me much, and I had to buy retail.
yeah.
Mine has a hinge on it, which I still haven't put it on my Mr. Do yet.
Yeah, you're not buying it in bulk either, though. You know, they're going to be buying it in bulk. They're not going to be buying one or two. They're going to be buying probably hundreds, not thousands.
Yep,
It's a whole different level of price
even when I was looking for that coin door with the hinge on it, it wasn't much more with the hinge or without the hinge. It wasn't much. It was like maybe a couple bucks difference. It wasn't a whole lot, so I wouldn't think that'd be a expensive little thing to put a little hinge on a coin door so you could open up and have a little storage area.
That'd be cool to have a little storage area because it's going to be hollow in there. That'd be perfect. I would love that if my original ones did that. That'd be a pretty cool mod.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm trying to do with my Mr. Do there, because right now to get to my Raspberry Pi, I got to go around to the back, which is a pain in the ass because I have it against the wall. And that's why I bought that hinge coin door, so I could just use that to get to the Raspberry Pi. Put my USB and stuff.
Yeah. And we're not even talking about the stuff that I would love to see, but the art is a bare minimum. They got to fix the art before they release this thing. Otherwise, they're hindering their success.
This is what I would do. I would just make the trim black, KI1 on one side, KI2 on the other side, and then a black kick panel. Boom. In black bezel.
Yeah, if I was to do it, I would probably I'd probably make it more nostalgic. I'd keep spinal on it. I'd make the front black. I put a bigger coin door. I'd put that little money receiver, that extra plate, so it looks like the original. And I would put the KI2 artwork on the other side.
Yeah.
So I think, and I would change the bezel. I would change the bezel to be black with something minimalist, like maybe spinal, like somewhere on it, or Fulgore. They don't have Fulgore anywhere on this thing. Fulgore is an awesome character, or they could pick a different character that's not on there now.
Or you could just stay cheap and just go black.
Just go black, man.
It'd be cheap.
How many people that have ALUs flip around that plate so it doesn't have those names on it? A lot.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when that was going around, everybody was like doing videos on it.
Look, you can flip the plate. Well, you can make this one where you can flip the plate too. Maybe they give you a rare sticker, so you could stick a sticker on it that says rare, so it has some branding of Killer Instinct.
Oh, the one thing I thought about after the stream last time we were talking about this. Remember, this does have a VIBS board built in.
Yeah, for the second marquee.
For the marquee
system, yeah.
Monitor. But we know you can hook up 3 screens. It would be kind of cool. Since you can play pinball machines on here, pinball tables on here, it'd be kind of cool to add a little DMD screen up on top.
Yeah.
For the pinball. So you had a pinball DMD on there. That'd be kind of neat.
That would be cool.
You just stick it on top of your marquee there.
Yeah.
Then you get your 3rd screen for the pinball.
Yeah. Well, they got a screen there. Why they could probably run the score on the marquee if they wanted to. They offered it as an option.
But if you wanted to, just have like
a 3rd screen, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like more than that is HDMI out. Just pure HDMI out of the cabinet.
Don't get me started on
that. We're
talking
talking about the things. Here's the want list. Like, if you really want to talk about a want list, if they really wanted to maximize this arcade, they would put a 4-way, 8-way gate switcher. They would put the screen where it could be either vertical or horizontal.
Yeah.
And
on that one.
Love
to see where you can rotate the screen.
That's wishing for the world. That's wishing for the world. I mean, if I can have anything, I want to have a screen that I can mount vertical or horizontal. I want to get a gateway switcher in there.
Yeah, if I had my choice of anything to change, it would be to do the monitor, to rotate it.
Rotatable monitor.
They did
That'd be the only ones that would have a 4K rotatable monitor. That would be pretty wicked. I don't think any other ones have that. Not even like a Vuelix, I don't think does. Does a Vuelix do that? I'm not sure. Maybe a Vuelix.
The only one I know that rotates is you got the ALU Mini, and then you got the.
I'll have to look at way back next time I go.
Nova Blast has a rotatable screen, but none of them are 4K. So
not 4K.
Nope.
If you have a 4K screen and you can rotate it, you can play pinball in 4K with it, like being the long way, you know. Just would look, it would be cool.
Atgames knows how to do it. They did on
They're
the mini.
smart. They have the engineers. I mean, that would make them above everyone else.
Oh man, dude, they would just take it over the top.
They'll take it over the top. If it had the rotatable screen and a way to switch the gate from 4-way to 8-way, that would push it to the next level.
Yep.
You always gotta have something to mod, don't you? You have to always have something that you can mod yourself, which I'll probably mod. When I get one, I might mod it anyway. But what I'm saying is, those are if you play the games a lot, having the perfect 4-way gate makes a big difference on certain games. You know.
Yep. That's
a game player upgrade. You know, they have a great control panel.
Yeah, they do. But like, I think on the ALU Mini, man, I think most people talk about that rotation screen on there. Everybody always talks about that on the ALU Mini.
As a positive, as people a plus, love that. As a plus, right? As a plus feature.
It's like the number one thing I always hear people that own the minis always say, "Man, it's awesome you were able to rotate that screen so you can play vertical games."
Yeah, I think it would be awesome.
Pinball and bowling and that.
Let's say you want to put a bunch of shmups on this, you know?
Yeah.
It would be great to have that orientation, that, you know, vertical screen orientation with a nice display.
Bowling too, man. If you like bowling games, I mean,
for sure.
Rotate that and play some bowling games because you got the trackball on there. I mean, it's set up. I mean, it's set up to do pinball, you know, spinners, and I mean, you could pretty much do almost everything out there.
You know, Atgames already has the history. They know how to do this. They've done it before.
Yep.
They know how to do this. Like, they could make that happen, and no one else could make it happen right now, I think, you know?
No. And yeah,
I mean, not with a 4K screen. Not with a 4K screen. I mean,
nope. Yeah, it would be the first 4K rotatable screen that I know of, anyways. I don't know of any of them out there.
It doesn't have to be like, you know, just where you could do it. Make it where it's an option, you know? You know, if you have to unscrew some things, that's fine. But as long, I mean, you know, it shouldn't be that difficult to do.
Yeah.
It does look like a square, not a rectangle for the shape of the bezel. I'm looking at the bezel. Does it look like a square to you? Or does it look like a rectangle? It looks pretty square.
Looks pretty square, yeah.
If it's square, I mean.
Yeah, the top and the bottom are the same thickness, and the sides are the same thickness as well, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like a square to me.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to make the ultimate arcade, they would make it where you could rotate the screen. They would make it where you have 4-way and 8-way gate control on the control panel, and then you'd have the ultimate multicade. There'd be no game you couldn't. I mean, it'd be most games you could play in the very best conditions, you know? Even screen orientation, even pinball. Yep.
Caro says we do really already have a 32-inch vertical cabinet in the pinball.
Mm-hmm.
We do, but
that is true. That is true. I mean, this thing is going to be a technological beast. So, I mean, the worst thing they could do is put it out with bad art, because the machine's from technology standpoint, this machine should soar. You know, they just got to have good art. You know.
Yeah, because I like the shape. I love
like the shape. Yeah, I like the shape. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I'll be honest, Team across me. A first impression, I want her to be a little bit thicker. I want a little bit more girth. Want a little bit thicker. Want a little bit fatter, like a real arcade cabinet. But you know, I think the artwork triggered me a little bit. I think, you know, now that I've looked at it a good bit, I actually kind of like the shape. You know, I really like the shape. I just think the artwork is not as good as it needs to be for a launch product.
And Rare did sign off on this thing.
And, you know, it's a good property. Killer Instinct has a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people. They should be hitting the nostalgia heartstrings. I mean, this thing is better than the Arcade 1-Up Pro. It's going to be able to do a lot more than that Arcade 1-Up Pro Killer Instinct could do.
Yeah, like I said, you want to.
It's funny. People are like, "Oh, I'll get the Killer Instinct Pro." It's like, I mean, how do you feel about controlling, changing all your buttons and your joysticks right out the gate?
Yeah,
I like them thick. That's right, Goofy Foot knows. Papa likes them thick. Yeah, you know, if it was thicker, they would have more space for artwork. That's all I'm saying. If it was thicker, they would have more space. They wouldn't have to it'd be a little easier for the artist, whoever's doing it too. But hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Thumper says, I like big butts and thick multicades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you made it a little bit wider, you could get more of the artwork on there. Because part of his hand's missing.
I just want to see it be great, I mean, and
part of
this artwork is not great. I mean, this artwork is not great. Look, the stored's all in photo. Like it needs to be. It's not even cropped right. Like the whole thing really needs a little touching up. I think someone said it needs to be churched up. It needs a little touch up at the minimum.
Yeah, and they could stretch the artwork all the way up top too.
Honestly, a video that shows the marquee being switched between a few games would go a long way too.
Okay. These two are the same cabinet. 1 and 2 are the same cab.
Yeah, it's just a different artwork.
And this is off a little bit. This has a little bump up, but it's pretty much the same. I mean, they could stretch the artwork too and bring it all the way up to the top like the originals. Especially with him. See how his sword goes all the way up to the marquee there. They could stretch it and do that too.
Since KAB won't continue to be sold by Arcade One Up for long, Atgames shouldn't worry about looking similar and just do the cabinet right. That's kind of the way I'm feeling too. Negative MG says, looks like a janky iArcade.
I didn't realize Killer Instinct 2, man, they have a Nintendo on there. I don't know if this is a multicade or something, but
No, it wasn't Nintendo. Nintendo had the rights.
Midway was on here.
Yep, Killer Instinct used to say, coming soon to Ultra 64. It actually said, and then when of course it wasn't the same as the arcade game when you got on the Nintendo 64, but
no,
they did advertise for Nintendo 64
really?
Before it was out. Yeah, it was like a hype thing. It was in the arcade.
Yeah, it's just funny to see Nintendo on there, Midway on there, and Rare on there.
Yeah, all three.
I think they're all three on the marquee on there too.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom it in, Pop Brad.
Zoom in. Closer. Let's get more grain.
Yeah, look, Nintendo.
Dude, if you zoom in more, you're gonna see some purple. Look for that purple, T. McCloskey.
I can see it right now. It's all in all the letters. All the letters are purple on the bottom.
Purple on that arcade. There's no purple on there. That's a
wow,
stretch
it ain't
of the tree.
no damn. The K is not blue all the way.
That's a stretch of the tree. One little tip of the K does not mean you skin the entire cab to purple.
Why don't you listen? All the letters on the bottom are purple and the top are blue.
They're not. Do I need to pull up a marquee to prove you wrong?
I'm looking at one right here.
Okay.
So this is not this. Well, hurry up because I got to go here soon. I got to get my son. Look from the back. Looks purple again. Actually, it almost looks pink in that one. Well, we already said we're going to get rid of the damn purple anyways. We're going to go black on one side, KI on one side, KI2 on the other side.
It's all digital anyway. They could just do a different. They could have multiple things easily. It's all digital with the marquee.
Well, yeah, and they're going to have the original marquees on there. This one here is actually purple, but I think they just did that to match the artwork. That's not the real marquee for Killer Instinct. Hey, what's up, Negative? Hey, 6 steps for $2. Yeah, I did see those commercials for the McNugget buddies. I tell you, you can actually get one in your Happy Meal.
Pull that up. Pull it up.
Oh yeah. Oh,
blue.
I see some purple in there. Oh yeah.
Where do you see purple? I see red and I see blue.
Some of these other ones here
too.
What's this one down here?
I'll click on some other ones. Hold on. Let me
click
go
on
with
this one right here.
Let me go with this one. That's Killer Instinct. And we want Killer Instinct 2. Look at that. How about this one? It's blue, dude. It's not purple. It's red.
Look at this one. Purple and blue. Ah, there's some purple sucker right there.
Yeah, but this is the arcade. Look, it says Microsoft Studios.
That's rare. That is rare. Yes.
I hear you, but
find a purple sucker.
it's not what the arcade had on it. Not what the arcade had on it.
Woohoo!
And you want to have nostalgia. Do you want to have nostalgia? Look at this. This is the real arcade cabinet.
Look at that. Purple again. Boom, the K2.
That's blue, dude. That's barely purple. That's more blue than purple.
You got to blame Jason on this one, man. Thanks, Jason, for the 5 gifts of memberships. Member hype. More
blue,
purple.
Dude. That's blue.
Purple there too.
You need some glasses. That's blue.
Nah, that's purple. That's like a bluish purple.
That's very blue to me.
This should be the last one. Hey, Steps donated $2. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Steps. Oh, my family is $2. Let's go. Hey, what's up, San Juan Spirits? Look, see, you found purples.
All right. Dude, you're stretching it. You're stretching it.
Calvin has gifted 1 membership. Thanks, Calvin. Look at that, man. That's a lot of purple there. Come on, Pop Brad. Get that purple going.
Dude, that's red and blue.
That's red and blue there. Oh no, look at that. Look at that eye. That eye's a little purple, Pop Brad.
That eye that's blue as can be. What are you talking about?
That looks a little purplish there. There's some more purples.
That is not very purple.
That's funny though that some of them do have purple and the other ones are blue.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like it depends who did it.
Depends on who did it, I guess.
But now that purple around the marquee.
No, that's chrome. That's a KI. That's the KI Pro from Arcade One Up.
Yeah, the KI.
I'm talking about looking at the real arcade, not the Arcade One Up.
Ah, that's right. Forgot. Pop Brad can't really see because he got those yellow glasses on.
That's what it is.
That's what
My glasses are throwing me off.
Now it's funny though because some of those marquees are blue and the other ones are purple. We know the KI one though. KI one is just
yeah, it's blue and red. Blue.
This is Killer Instinct 2. Sometimes it's purple and sometimes
a little purplish. Yeah.
Marine 50 said, "Papa not dancing. What's the deal? Why are you not dancing over there?"
I'm looking through these pictures trying to find a good one.
I don't know, Thumper. I don't think I would kill him though. Dance Revolution. I'm working over with sweat over here, Pop Brad.
I see that.
They're killing me with all these.
Papa Brad is too focused. Yeah, that is true.
Yep. All right, man. I gotta go soon. I gotta go pick my son up. We didn't get to Arcade Wars.
Get to Arcade Wars. Guess we'll have to push to the next show, huh?
We're always pushing it back.
Yeah.
Or Arcade Wars. Yeah, that would be cool, Carl. Black light reactive art would be too cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. I love me some black lights artwork.
Yeah, I like black light stuff's cool.
That's one of the reasons why I got the Tron back there because of the. I love that when I was back in the 80s when you go in arcade and Tron was there, man. I always went to that cab. Even if somebody was playing, I always went to it though just to see the
Tron. Man, Tron is arcade royalty.
Yeah, I just love that look. Yeah, that was like, get off these damn Tron machine, man. I want to get in on there. But I don't see him doing any black light reactive art. But that would be neat. Oh, that's the other thing, man. I got to do on Saturday. I still haven't did my poster yet, Pop Brad, from New Wave Toys.
Uh-huh.
I haven't opened that yet. I don't even know where it's at.
Uh-huh.
I lost my. Oh, it's over there. See it. You don't have Killer Instinct 2 on your machine behind you, do you?
No.
That'd be kind of cool to be able to pull that up right behind you. Put the marquee for Killer Instinct 2 up. Hey, Calvin has gifted 1 membership to viewers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Calvin. Thanks for that again.
It does Killer Instinct.
Shmee. There it is. Daniel got it. Man, time flies. We're on here almost 2 hours. Here I was afraid we wouldn't have enough topics to talk about.
Get to Arcade Wars.
I know. Hey, we had a good discussion on that games.
Yeah, I don't think it's in here. What's the poll at?
Let's see. We're up to 31 votes. Do you like the Atgames Killer Instinct artwork? Yes, 29%. No, 71%.
One in there.
So it's almost. So it's 70-30, pretty much.
Yeah, it's still terrible. Still terrible. For a launch product, you want that number low. Low. You want it like 5-10% most.
Just the dancers.
You know?
Well, I guess basically I think the thing we came up with, arcade or Killer Instinct on one side, original artwork, and Killer Instinct 2 on the other side, original artwork, and then black bezel and black front panel.
They're gonna do a coin door, it needs to be bigger.
Oh yeah, they already said they're gonna make it bigger.
You know, maybe make it look like. Here's the thing, you know, like they could make it more like the original and get more nostalgia too. You know, if they want to put in that door underneath the coin collection cool. Door.
I mean, could be good either way. That'd be
how many people buy arcade 1-ups because they look like the original cab? A lot of people buy arcade 1-ups because they look like the original cabs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know, and for years I put up with, you know, the artwork's no good, you know, on the original ALU. They have a chance to fix that with this new product and make it, you know, and this artwork's not firing on all cylinders like it needs to.
No, it's not. I like it, but I don't have nostalgia for Killer Instinct, and that's the reason why I like it. I like purple. I love turtles. But that's just me. But yeah, I think the role it's out. I mean,
that's right. Marine has the final answer. Put a picture of Sassy on the kick panel. We just need a blow up of Sassy.
Yeah,
and it'll
put
be
her on there.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the census is in, and it's got to be original artworks. It's not this new rendering isn't working, even though I like it. Nobody else really does. This nostalgia people want original artworks.
Yeah,
and like you said, that's why people buy arcade 1-ups, even though the games played like crap on some of them, but people bought it because of the shape and the artwork.
That's right.
That's right. Why
nostalgia matters. Hey, looks matter. Nostalgia matters. You know, they got the tech. They got the tech. I'm not too worried about the tech, but I am worried about the looks.
About the tech at all. Yeah,
I'm worried about the looks. I'm worried about the nostalgia factor.
Yep. To make everybody happy, I think if you went with the original artwork, you never can go wrong with original artwork, right, Papa Brad? You can't go wrong with original artwork. You never can, because that's what people.
You can't, because people remember. Yeah.
Because who's buying it? Like you're right. Because who's buying this? People are buying this for the nostalgia, and nostalgia is the original artwork. Now, if young kids were buying this, which they're not, it's people.
They're not. It's too expensive.
40 and up mainly. If it was the young kids, this artwork would probably go over really well because they don't know the nostalgia for it. But the people buying these want the nostalgia, so they want the original artwork.
Yeah, yeah. They could lose the chrome. They could put black T molding like a real arcade.
It'd probably be cheaper.
Probably would be cheaper, and you wouldn't have to worry about it scratching. You'd probably have less warranties, less people complaining. But I mean.
Yeah, don't forget, it comes with the LCD screen, which is $350 upgrade there. It comes with a 27-inch monitor, which is an upgrade there. It comes with the flipper buttons for the pinball too on the side.
The flipper buttons.
People say it's too expensive, but it's like you got to realize the upgrades. Oh, and a new chipset, you know, chipset on it too. So I mean, there's a lot of upgrades for the money.
There's a lot they could do with it too. They could take it a lot further. Like I said, you know, rotatable screen would push it to the next level. Having a gate switcher, at least on player one, for like all those 4-way games, would be a game changer. You know.
Yep.
But and you know the funny part, T. McCloskey, I have all of that right now. I can go to this arcade. I can hit a button. I can have perfect 4-way controls. I can have a beautiful 19-inch screen that looks great playing classic arcade games. You know, I mean, they need to at least match that, in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah, gate switcher would be great, but
yeah, I disagree with that statement, and the reason why is because this chipset is way more powerful. Like Arcade 1-Up, they needed Rare to do all that work. I mean, Code Mystics do all that work because they were running on a very cheap chipset. This chipset is a powerhouse. It's more powerful than the iArcade, which if you've been playing arcade games on the iArcade, and Steps has been, she knows how smooth it runs arcade games. This is the next level above that. So I don't think it's going to have much of a problem with Killer Instinct.
Nah, me either.
But, you know,
that's why
I could be wrong. I hope not, but I don't think I'm wrong on that.
I think that's why they put this new chipset in is for Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct 2.
Yeah.
Because once again, Rare is not going to sign off if it's not going to play their game well, right? Because Rare has to sign off last.
Yeah.
For them to bring this out. So they ain't going to want
it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do a crappy port of Killer Instinct. No. This was big money. They're gonna put the best people on it. So
and Rare won't let them anyways. They won't approve.
Rare won't let them any. Rare will not approve. Yeah, that's right. They won't approve the game if it doesn't run right.
Nope.
So you know.
So no worries there for me.
Yeah.
No worries.
As long as it runs as it's supposed to on the arcade game. That's right. MG is correct. Negative MG. You want it to run like it does on the original arcade game. Not better, not faster. You know, they just need to tweak it and have it run good.
And I think it will. Like I said, Rare wouldn't sign off on the gameplay if they didn't. So
yeah,
no issues there. All right, guys, I gotta go. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. And don't forget, me and Papa Brad both
all right
going to be on Brooklyn's show tomorrow.
Friday Night Arcade Show
starts at 10:45, I do believe. Right, Papa Brad?
I think so.
Pretty sure. Here it is. Here. Brooklyn's getting ready. He's got his he's pouring his Yingling in there.
Yeah, we'll have Rascal on there with us.
Yep, we're gonna have Brooklyn, Papa Brad, Steps, Rascal, me, and Nix. So,
Papa Brad's gonna have a surprise tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see.
All right. 10:45, Brooklyn Menace's channel. So check us out over there. Come say hi. We appreciate that. And have a good rest of your night. And hopefully see you then.
Yep.
Peace out, everybody.
Stay legit.
Stay legit.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.